giveaway time. I am announcing the winner for my last video's giveaway. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, make sure you are subscribed and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss out on the future ones. I am placing a random question into my video. When you hear that question, make sure you answer down below. I am then going to pick the first 20 people to answer that question and place them into the giveaway. Then the winner will be chosen at random. I may change it up from time to time, just kind of to mix it up and give other people that do not get the notification a chance at winning. So make sure you guys are commenting down below no matter what. For today's giveaway, I am doing a little at-home pedicure little system so you can do your toes. I know that times are hard. This is the VEEROCKS pedicure system. This is a deluxe 4-step complete pedicure system. It comes with a sea salt soak, sugar scrub, mud mask, and massage butter. You can find these at my local nail supply store. Their website is nailcompany.com. If you guys want to check them out and purchase one for yourself, you could do so there. Now I'm also sending you a little pedi kit. It comes with a little file, toe separators, and all that good stuff, along with the Young Nails Caption Polish Pink in perfect time for the summer. So for today's winner, I am choosing Carol Williams. Girl, you made me laugh so freaking much. Here's her comment. She made me laugh so hard, so thank you for that. Message me, contact me some way, somehow, and I will get it sent out to you. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys are paying attention, and let's get into the video. So I am taking my mandrel bit with the sanding band and just going ahead and prepping the surface of my nail. All we are doing is buffing off the shine of the nail very, very gently. I have it at around 3,000 RPMs on my Young Nails e-file. You don't want to go any higher than that or you can damage your natural nail bed. Once you are done with that, I'm taking my needle bit. This is part of my little bits that I purchased off of Amazon. It is in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in purchasing these. I'm going around the cuticle area, just ensuring all of the dead skin cells are fully off of that nail. Now I'm taking my ball bit. This is used on the cuticle area to remove any dead skin cells. I'm doing it very, very gently. Now I'm taking my Enailcouture Forms. These are for sculpting the nails onto your nail bed. This replaces the tip that we normally glue on to our nail. You place it underneath your free edge of your nail, and then you make sure that it is very nice and snug on there. Pinch the ends and make sure that it is all nice and attached so you can form the nail tip perfectly. I'm making sure it's nice and secure because we do not want it to move at all whatsoever when you are doing your application process because it will ruin it. I'm taking Young Nails Protein Bond and just placing a coat of that onto my nail bed. Nude Panther from Not Polish. Sculpt It Like It's Hot from Profiles Backstage. So I am taking a small bead and placing it at the free edge of the nail. And then I am basically forming the shape that I want. For this set, I am going for more of a tapered square versus the coffin. You'll see towards the end that they definitely look more tapered square than coffin because they are more straight out versus tapered in. So I am basically extending that to about a number 7. You guys know that I like my nails very, very long. So I'm making sure that I do that in this as well. Now for kind of a little bit of advice on this, you want your beads to be the perfect consistency because you'll see in some parts of the video where the beads just start getting way too messy. You have to work very, very fast to try to fix that before it runs everywhere. So I'm basically just placing the beads, making sure that I'm taking the side of my brush and pushing it up into the shape that I want. This is definitely going to be your best bet whenever you are building that tip. So in my opinion, I do like working better in tiny sections. As you can see, I did not place a huge bead of acrylic on there and build it out. I know a lot of nail techs are very comfortable with doing that, and that is totally okay if you are comfortable with that. Now, sculpted nails are a little bit on the thicker side, and I do love the look of them. I am obsessed with them. However, I just struggle to do them on myself, so I stopped doing them for a good minute. You want to go ahead and just continue to build that up until you have the perfect thickness. I'm going to show you the side view of it. You want it to be completely straight, nice and flush, the apex looking pretty good. Always make sure you are looking at it from all angles. I went ahead and removed that form. I'm working finger by finger just to kind of show you guys. Normally I would place all the forms on there, but I figured it would be a lot easier to record with me doing one finger. So I'm placing that form onto the nail. Again, we're pinching it all the way at the tip because I do want that tapered look. I'm placing a bead at the free edge, dragging it out just a little bit and starting to shape it. As I'm dragging it out towards the tip, I am shaping it as I'm going. You want to make sure that all of your natural nail bed is covered side to side with that acrylic powder. If you leave any little indentation, it will cause it to crack, and you'll have to repair that, and you definitely do not want to have to do a ton of repairs. Sculpted nails are known for having that better strength when it comes to longer nails because of that deep C curve. But if you do leave any part of the nail uncovered with acrylic, it will cause it to crack. So we definitely do not want that to happen. Now, as you can see right there, I had a little bit showing, so I went ahead and placed another bead, making sure it was fully covered. And when you start at the free edge, which is definitely most recommended, then you place that bead in the middle section. It's gonna help you tremendously build up that apex. So this is definitely an easier process in my opinion than doing tips. You build up the apex a lot easier. Now I am going ahead and placing the form onto my ring finger. I am going to be removing the middle one once it is dry. You want to make sure it is fully dry. If you tap it and you cannot hear the little clicking noise, do not remove that form. If you remove it and you can't fully hear the clicking, it will compromise the shape because it means it is not fully dry. As you can see, I am struggling just a little bit because the bead was a little too wet. Like I said, make sure you're getting the consistency right on your liquid to powder ratio. I do have a video out if you guys are struggling with that. Make sure you guys go and check it out. Once I am content with the thickness, I am going ahead and placing the bead in that middle section, building up slightly that apex, and then of course into that cuticle area. Now I'm going to be placing that form onto my pinky. The pinky is definitely a lot easier because the nail is tiny. And so whenever you go to place the acrylic on there, it's just much less acrylic and working that you have to do. So it was definitely the easiest nail to do on myself. I'm taking off that form from the ring finger once it is fully dry. And you want to do it very gently. Now I'm doing protein bond onto my pinky and building out that nail. As you can see, one bead of acrylic basically got me the length that I wanted. I think I just have to add like the tiniest amount more and it is like perfect. So that's why I said it's like easier, it's less steps for me. But sculpting nails definitely takes a lot of practice. Now for the question of this video, I thought it would be the perfect question as I am doing sculpted nails. Do you guys prefer sculpted nails or tips? I personally love tips because it is easier for me. It is something that I'm more used to. However, sculpted tips, in my opinion, look so good. I think it is such a huge difference when it comes to the shape and all of that. So I am a sucker for both. However, I am very comfortable doing tips, and that's why I do more videos with tips. This is my first one with sculpted nails, so if you guys like them enough, I'll definitely give it a go a lot more often. Now I'm getting ready to do my thumbnail, and as you can see, the shape of the form is slightly too small in that area. You want it to fully go under your free edge. So I'm taking that little tab and just building out the rest of it, and then as you can see, it goes in a lot more snug. And you guys know that I normally do my thumbs way shorter and I get called out on it all the time. So I was feeling a little extra this time and I went ahead and did it slightly longer, still not all the way long like my other nails, but I did do them longer. So you guys should be proud of me. I'm using my Tammy Taylor peel and stick file, and I'm going to be doing the exact same process that I normally do. I am taking my hand file and filing the sides of the nails first. I'm trying to perfect the shape from the get-go before I go in and do my bulk filing. Once I am content with that, I am taking my safety carbide bit. I am going around the cuticle area and then lightly filing over the entire nail. This is going to help me remove any lumps, any imperfections in the nail. All I'm doing is going over it very gently, just making sure it is more on the smooth side in preparation for the next step. And of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat that on all of my nails. Once you are done with that, I'm taking my hand file once again and going over top of the entire surface of the nails. I've said this before and I feel like I have more control of my hand file versus my e-file, especially when I'm doing my own nails. When it comes to long nails and when it comes to sculpted nails, you get a better shape with your hand file. So I'm making sure everything is nice, flush and smooth, and I'm just going in vertically up and down, filing away until it is perfectly straight. And of course we're going to repeat that until we are content with the shape. And once you are content, I am taking my mandrel bit with my sanding band and I am taking the bulk of product down with this because it does help me file a lot quicker. If I would do it with the hand file, it would take a lot longer. So this just kind of kills a little bit of time. Now I'm taking my hand file and making sure that it is nice and perfect. And I'm just constantly checking my work by putting my fingers down to see if it is nice and straight. Once I am content with that, I'm taking my buffer. This is from Profiles Backstage, and I am buffing away until they are nice and smooth. I'm gonna be doing some nail art next, so I want to ensure that all the surface is perfect. And of course, I'm taking Swipe from Young Nails with a lint-free wipe, and I am just cleansing the surface of the nail in preparation for the nail art. I'm just kind of showing you how they turned out. I'm kind of pretty excited because I love sculpted nails. Now, once we're done with that, I am taking my Not Polished white gel paint, my liner brush from Amazon. They are all going to be linked in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. I'm basically just doing a slanted line on my ring finger and on my middle finger. I am using this as base, so I am drawing it on there, and then you want to cure for at least 15 seconds. I normally just flash cure and I never have issues with it. So now I'm just painting it onto my middle finger. I did the other one towards the tip of the nail, and this one is towards the cuticle. Like I said, make sure you guys are curing this before the next step, at least 15 seconds. Once you're out of the light, I'm taking my neon pigments from Profiles Backstage. I'm taking the green and the yellow and mixing it together to get a neon green. So now I am taking my little makeup sponge and just placing it on top of that tacky layer. I've never done green and I just wanted to try it, so here we are. I'm taking my lint-free wipe with nothing on it and I'm just scraping away any excess pigment that is left over onto the rest of the nail. I'm going to be taking Not Polished Gloss It and putting that top coat over top of the pigment that I just placed. You want to make sure it's nice and sealed before we go into the next step. Cure that for 30 seconds. And then I'm taking a brown gel paint that I mixed up and I am placing random little messy dots. I'm going to be doing cheetah print. I've been dying to do cheetah print, leopard print, whatever you want to call it. I don't know which one it is, but I've been wanting to do this for a while now, so I figured I would do this since I was doing plain nails. And I can do whatever I wanted on top. So I'm doing that same little messy dots randomly placed onto the ring finger as well. You are going to cure that as well for 15 seconds in a UV LED light. Now I'm taking my black gel paint from Not Polish as well, and I am going around those brown little dots just randomly. This is such an easy design because you could just blot it on there and it looks super cute. And then around those brown ones, I'm just doing random little cheetah prints as well. Again, you want to outline those brown dots. I kind of just checking to see where I should do next. Some you can cover you can like basically outline the entire brown or just do little sections. There's really no telling on, you know, the perfect design. You kind of just go for it and it's really, really cute. Again, you're going to repeat that onto the ring finger as well. Like I said, there's no specific way of doing it. I'm just taking my brush and kind of blotting it on there, not really drawing it. I'm just like tapping it into place. And then once you are done with that, cure in the UV LED light again. This time I did it for a full minute to ensure everything is nice and sealed. And then we are taking Matte It from Not Polish and we are going to top coat those nails. I went ahead and already top coated my other nails, so I'm just showing you my ring finger and my middle finger. You're gonna cure that in the light for a full minute, and I'm taking my Profiles cuticle oil. These are so bomb, they smell really, really good. I am placing that around my cuticles, and this basically concludes this video. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.